Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome to Elden Ring. That's it, there's nothing else to say. New game, cutscene. Oh, actually, there's no cutscene, it's just choose your character. I've played Dark Souls. I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I've even played Demon Souls, although not the remaster. So, I'm in the mood for a Souls-like experience. I need to jump into this game to really see if it fits the Souls-like build that I want. But you know what? Oh my god, the Wretch, aka Naked. But I'm looking forward to playing another Souls-like game. I did play Bloodborne as well, and I don't know on the scale of between Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne what this game is going to be, but I can't wait. Let's see if we can play it. By the way, hopefully the audio and the video look good. I haven't run a full test, but I think it should be all right. I do have the game running on my computer. My old graphics card is barely up to the challenge. Hopefully it doesn't crash. We're gonna try. Some of the settings are down to medium, some of them are high, some of them are low. I've tried to adjust them to personal preferences. So here's our characters. Vagabond starts with level 9, starts with a sword and I don't know what that is. A shield? Well, a shield, and then I don't know what the second slot is. A warrior, level 8, 2 swords. 2 swords? Hero, level 7, with an axe. Bandit, level 5, with a falchion, probably, a bow, a small shield. The astrologer, level 6, probably a magic user. Prophet starts with a spear, very interesting, and chains, it looks like. Although I don't know what that is in the preview underneath the stats. I don't know what the second item is. It's spear, something, and a shield, and then everyone starts with a torch, it looks like. The samurai, level 9, starts with a katana or uchikatana or something. The prisoner, level 9, starts with a sword. Dude, if that's like a bastard sword or a great sword, then I love it, because I enjoy the sword-based weapons in the Souls games, the big guns, Confessor, level 10, starts with, looks like they do start with a pretty good sword. 14 faith, though. I'm usually not a big magic user in the Souls games. I know that they've improved the effects and quality of the pyromancy and the sorcery, or whatever it's called in this game. But what would I prefer to start with? Dude, honestly, like, I'm looking at this and I think I'm a prisoner main. I love the fact that their head looks absolutely hideous, and they only have like one eye slit, but I'm looking at that sword and I'm like, ooh, you know what? That might be like an S-Talk. It might not be like a great sword now that I'm looking at it, but I could turn this into a big sword class here. Faith and arcane being low. I'm not a big faith or arcane user. Dexterity and intelligence being relatively high. I don't know what intelligence controls, but yeah, I'm looking at it and I kind of like it. Although Vagabond, that's for if you want to go like real big heavy weaponry, but why don't we start with a prisoner and we'll see what the prisoner is all like here. Sure. Please choose a body type. I think it's male A, female B. It seems to be the case here. I'll be a female body type. Name. I'm just gonna, let's call this one Abe. Body type. Body type has no bearing on ability. Slender body. Buff body. Slender body. Buff, slender. Age, young, mature. Aged, oh my god, it looks like my skin is like sloughing off. Be a young. A prisoner bound in an iron mask, studied in glintstone sorcery, having lived among the elite prior to sentencing. So it looks like we have a sword. It does kind of look like a thrusting sword, and we have a magical staff. I guess that's why we have intelligence. So I guess we could choose if we wanted to do sorcery or, physical. We could easily change between the two. Then we can look at the other ones here. A knight exiled from their homeland to wander. A nomad warrior who fights wielding 2 blades at once. I do like the double blade strategy. I used that a lot in Dark Souls 3. It was like the sellsword twin blades. It was a lot of fun. Not so much strength, but 16 dexterity looks kind of interesting. Hero, a stalwart hero, at home with a battle axe. A dangerous bandit who strikes for weak points, excels at ranged combat with bows. Ranged combat has never been a strong suit in the Souls series. Size of head equals intelligence. Astrologer, a scholar who reads fate in the stars. Heir to the school of glintstone sorcery. So I guess the prisoner and the astrologer share the same intelligence-based magic casting. Prophet. Well-versed in healing incantations. But they have no intelligence, but a lot of arcane and faith. So if there's 3 different schools of magic, then it looks like they are a faith-based, like, priest. Samurai. From the distant land of reeds. Starts with a lot of armor and a bow. And then you got the prisoner. A confessor. A church spy, adept at covert operations, equally adept with a sword as they are with their incantations. Faith 14. So the church is different from sorcery, is different from the prophet's, prophecies. And then we get the wretch, a poor purposeless sod, naked as the day they were born. Well, not quite. A nice club is all that they have. As fun as it would be to do a wretched run, I think we got to start with some actual equipment. And sure, give me the prisoner. I like it because it's a mix of possible magic and possible melee combat, and we can always pick and choose what we want to spec into, or even just have a little bit of support sorcery. Keepsake, I've literally no idea what these are. A medallion increases maximum HP. Used to gain many runes, I guess that might be the equivalent of souls in this experience. Said to reinforce sacred flasks, the golden seed. To be able to get a better Estus is nice, although I imagine they won't lock out the content in this game by picking and choosing what your keepsake is, your starting equipment. Ashes hold spirits within. Cracked pot, a container for certain thrown items. Stone sword key, 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. I guess there is like a collectathon maybe here, and we get 2 keys to open up imp statues. I don't know what an imp statue is. Bewitching branch. 5 branches charged with beguiling power. In one of the Souls games, I think it was 2, 3, maybe 3, the white branch allowed you to turn into a piece of like pottery, and you could hide in a level if you were being invaded or something, or if you were doing the invading. Maybe that's what's going on here. Beguiling power. Boiled prawn, 5 pieces of prawn. Boosts physical damage negation, so defensive item. And Shabriri's Woe. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out attracts enemies' aggression. So that is the, I forget what the name of it is. I never use the items in the Souls games that attracts enemies. But I'm liking the idea of stone sword key. I don't know what a imp statue is, and I'm liking the idea of golden seed. I don't know if this would enforce our flasks somehow, but it seems interesting. But why don't we go stone sword key? If we find an imp statue, we can open it up. Choose base template or detailed appearance. So we can pick and choose what we want. Draconian is just ashen, apparently. Nightfolk, Newman. Looks like I need a freaking haircut. Reedlander. Seafarer. Northerner. Curved swords. Loner. Aristocrat. Truth seeker. And warrior. Honestly, I'm probably not going to spend too much time fiddling with the, is there a randomizer? Fiddling with the character creation. I know that you can create a whole bunch of interesting builds here. What is the, hold on. Is there a randomizer? Fredacula said there was a randomizer. Alter body, alter hair, and face. Saved favorites. Fredacula, is there a randomizer for this? Switch view, left stick. Reset camera, right stick. Bubonic Lettuce says make an abomination. I mean, we could make an abomination, but don't know how to go about making an abomination. There's a similar face option. Oh, that's not a randomizer. It just means that you can do like minor adjustments on the fly here. I don't know. I did this in my Dark Souls playthrough. I think I made like a horrible, hideous character. Can't actually change it. Oh, there you go. Mouth slant. But honestly, I think I just wanna to play with the normal character here. We never see the face of these people anyways, so why don't we just accept it? We say finish. We are a prisoner. We have a battered clothing, sorcery, a sword, a weird freaking helmet, and 11 strength and 14 dexterity and 11 vigor and 12 mind, whatever the heck that is. Let's finish. Exactly, you're gonna be looking at the back of their head for the whole game. No need to fuss about the character creation.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
New, the ring. This is an emote, I think. There's so many like apparent references in that introductory cutscene there. Of course, the whole there's a literal ring, definitely has like a Lord of the Rings vibe to it. But also some other interesting things, including the all-knowing one of the bosses we're gonna have to kill, who was sleeping in a bed of ears. And the Dung Eater, reminds me, of course, of the Dung Defender from Hollow Knight, but also had a sun on the armor breastplate, which makes me think of like Solaire of Astoria from Dark Souls, Praise the Sun, something like that. Anyways, we're here. We are going to be the Elden Lord at some point. Ooh, a little framey. So let's see. We gotta interpret what all the buttons do in this game. So we have a jump, unlike other Souls game. Also, something else worth pointing out, that cutscene was very loud. I guess the pre-rendered cutscenes are all going to be very loud, but hopefully the volume is a little bit more correct now. So we have a jump, B is roll, X is heal, we don't actually have a heal, Y is like interact, it looks like, read message, here again, appraisal's 1. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Pillage remains. Tarnished, wizened finger. I don't know what that is, but now I have a finger. Yeah, as expected, this is a thrusting sword, so we have a light attack on left bumper. I'm noticing no stamina, which is kind of interesting. Right trigger is a heavy attack, which is a bit of a sweep, which is nice. There doesn't seem to be a way of plunging attack. In the original Souls games, if you did like a forward RT or a forward RB, you would do like a leap. I'm not noticing any leap attacks. Okay, apparently that is spell. What the heck? Ooh, and left trigger is weapon art. So we can actually look at the weapon art, I think, here. Inventory menu. X shows large image and explanation. Y is character data. Yes. So X, memory of grace. It looks like a torch. Lose all runes and return to the last site of grace visited. So your last bonfire. So this is the dark sign. And then the wizened finger used to leave messages. Gotcha. Let's look at our sword. Oh, those are our keys. I also want to look at this. Creates a sigil overhead from which an enemy-seeking glint blade appears after a brief delay. Can be used while in motion. Charging increases the delay. So we can put down a trap or just like fire off a projectile that homes in. Seems good. And then it is an S-Talk, which I liked. I used this in Dark Souls 1 on occasion. The S-Talk is a fast weapon, and the fact that it has a lunge and a sweep makes it very versatile. Our equip load on the right is 23 of 49, so we're at medium load. We have 2 memory slots for spells, and we have a staff, glintstone staff. A catalyst for casting sorceries must be memorized first at the site of Grace Bonfire, and a staff must be equipped to cast them, so we have both. We also have a shield if we want it, and the shield is 66% physical resistance, and it has a parry on it. And then we have the Prisoner Mask, a foul creation designed to torment the wearer, either slowly fermenting hatred within their heart or spiritual fervor that is near indistinguishable from it. Interesting. Then we have prisoner clothing, prisoner trousers, and then that's it. That's our inventory right now. So I like the S stock. The S stock's a pretty fun weapon. Do we have a roll attack? No. Interesting. It's gonna take a little while to figure out what all of our, that's not open, to figure out what all of our equipment does. I'm hoping at some point to get, you know, the messages on the ground that's like, here's how you block, here's how you parry, because we don't have a shield equipped right now. Although, hold on, how do you swap shields? You can equip up to 3 armaments for your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on what hand is wielding it. Right, because you parry with your left hand. So this is all of our equipment. If we hit left on the D-pad, what the heck? Then we have a shield. And then it's LB and left trigger in order to parry. And that is a giant golden tree. The game looks beautiful, even though it's only running on like, you know, medium-ish settings for my computer. It still is pretty good. Time for jumping! That is a poor message. Precious item ahead. That is also a poor message. There's no items down there. You can't fool me. Although I'm looking and there are bloodstains back here. Why are there bloodstains back here? Hello? Okay. Touch bloodstain. I'm a little wary about why people are dying when there's a bloodstain here. Item ahead. There is no item ahead. You're not gonna fool me on that one. Although there might be items inside of the boxes. You know, start our rolling here. So let's move on here. Not too many, like, helpful floor messages, but we'll see them. Open. The door is blocked shut. Okay. We can jump down here, though. Praise the Elden Ring! The game has been released! First off Tarnished, and behold the aired tree. Yep, that's a tree. That's a tree, all right. I want the message. Try fingers, butthole. Secret passage ahead. Oh no. Are there gonna be an infinite number of these secret passages ahead? And we're gonna have to hit like every single wall in the entire game because at some point one of them is gonna be telling the truth and there will actually be a secret passage. Oh Lord. Try fingers, butthole. How original. How original. Bridge, oh bridge, praise the bridge. Yeah, at least that one is original, you have to admit. So if you hold B, you do a run. Lever required, time for gesturing. If you hold B, you do a run. You have a jump if you tap it. Maybe it's left stick to jump. Oh, left stick in is crouch. There's actually a stealth mechanic. Interesting. How do you leap? Oh, it's A, of course. I forgot about it. A is the jump button, because there is a jump button now. Let's see if there's an item back here. Let me guess, secret wall ahead? Visions of despair. I don't see any extra items. What is this? Secret item ahead? Try jumping. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Let's move on. I don't like the look of this large empty room though. You know what this reminds me of? The beginning of Dark Souls 3, Eudix Gunder, or whatever his name is. There's a guy in the middle of an arena with a sword in his chest, and it's the first boss that you fight, the tutorial boss. Time for Elden Ring. In other words, time for souls. Let's grab our magic equipment out. If only I had a hole. Let there be death. There's also a yellow fog wall, so I'm imagining that something's gonna happen here. Strong foe required ahead. Maybe we can just like leap to our death. Liar ahead, be wary of cliff. Every wall is gonna have a message, every, hello. Every, how do I do this? Every wall is gonna have a message, every cliff is gonna have a, oh god, a try jumping. Also, we didn't do that much damage. Who is this? The Grafted Scion. Yeah. You know, our sorcery is doing a pretty good amount of damage here. Oh god, so we almost got one shot. This seems like a boss that you're just supposed to die on. I will admit we have no healing flasks. Okay, yeah, you got a lot of swords on you. That's our last one, by the way. I don't know what you do, Mr. Grafted Scion. I probably should have stayed in there and attacked him a little bit more. Also, I'm noticing that now that we're in combat, we actually do have a stamina gauge. I guess you don't have a stamina gauge not in combat. Very interesting. I did just use all my stamina running, and we died. It's gonna take a little while to get used to the combat and everything, because it's slightly different than any other Souls game that I've played. The fact that you even have a jump. You've never had a jump in a Souls game, so even that's gonna take a little while to get used to. Looks like we might have a cutscene.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
New Flask of Crimson Tears. This is our healing flasks. We also have a flask of Cerulean Tears. So this seems like the... Was it Dark Souls 2 or 3 that introduced multiple healing flasks? You get to choose whether or not you want to have health flasks or mana flasks or FP flasks that recharge your magic abilities. So we have 3 in 1, and we can choose however many to assign to each category. We could have 4 in 1 or 4 in 0 or 0 in 4. The Cave of Knowledge lies below. Be wary of hole. There's no actual, like, talking happen. Oops. Recall the art of war in your warrior's blood. The cave, so this is like Tutorial Cave. The Cave of Knowledge, yeah, this is Tutorial Mountain. I approve of Tutorial Cave. Y for HUD display. Understood. You can turn it off or on, possibly. If only had a ladder, precious item. Why is it always too high up? This might be the exit of Tutorial Cave, whatever that blue flame is. Now even the NPCs are telling you to jump. Everything's telling you to jump in this game. Tree! Seek the Erd Tree. Is this like a little mini Erd Tree or Yagasadrill? I don't know. So a couple of things about that cutscene with the torrent horse and the lady. She said that it goes against the will of the Golden Order. In the first cutscene, there were 2 particular... Whoops. I keep wanting to use that as like a block. There's our shield. There's 2 particular lords. One of them was just the Golden, who had like streaming gold hair, and the other one was Gold Mask. First of all, great name for a Bond villain, Golden Mask. But also, I wonder if the Golden Order is related to one of them. Like they worship the Golden, the guy who has the golden hair. X, use item, down to switch item. We only have healing flasks right now. Hello. Skeleton. Yep. And this is just tutorial zone. Sites of Grace. Resting at a site of grace will restore you and cleanse status ailments. It will refill your sacred flasks. Most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find Sites of Grace by going where lights converge. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items and can be accessed from the inventory at any time. I guess the tutorial messages. So we have a bonfire that we can light. Yeah, maybe Dung Eater had the Golden Order insignia on his armor or something. Good point. Add charge to flask. Use 1 golden seed to increase your number of flask uses. Really wish I had taken that as my memento now. We could have an additional flask if we had taken that. Would have been sick. Instead, we took the key, which is probably not as ideal. But we can use a sacred tier to upgrade our flasks, or change the, yep, I get it. We can change the allocation of our flasks. So if we want max healing or max FP. I'm just gonna go max healing for now. I wanna get used to the combat, you know, sword and board style before we start worrying about magic for the most part. We can memorize spells. We only have 1 spell. And we can sort chests. You can place items that you're carrying into the chest for storage or take items out. Items will be stored automatically if you can't pick them up. Okay, good to know. So we gotta try to figure out how to actually use the combat here in this game. Try crouching. Yeah, left stick is crouching, and so I guess if we wanted to, we could just sneak up onto this guy very slowly. Stab him in the back, and you're not gonna get snuck up on. Try finger butthole. But you don't seem that bad. Okay, yeah, thanks for interrupting my attack there. Yes, spells. I do know spells. So let's use a spell here. Magic Glint Blade. So, what was it? Charge longer to delay? One hell of a delay on that, I gotta admit. Still looks pretty good though. Very good, let's move on to the Cave of Knowledge. Guarding! We do have a shield. Use an armament in your left or both hands to guard against incoming attacks. Guarding is effective when done with a shield. So, I don't know how to dual wield a weapon. So I don't know how to block with the sword, if we even can at all. But we can at least use our 66% reduction shield to block attacks or parry. Dodge roll with B. Understood. Hey, come here. Hey, friend. Let me parry you. Let me learn how to parry. Okay, you have such a long delay on your attack. Please do that again. Hey, come here. I parried him, but I didn't get the attack in for some reason. Skeleton required a head. You gotta go back for the skeleton? Is this like Dead Space? We have a jump. We can climb very light ledges. Acquire materials. In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. I heard that there was item crafting in this game. Not every game needs to have item crafting. Hopefully it's not going to be... item. Hopefully it's not going to be truly obscene. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what you can do here. Try circling around, going for the backstabs. Or we could... I don't think we can parry a spear. I think you can only really parry swords. I don't know, we could try. Wielding armaments. Ah, there we go. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel and boosting effective strength. Y plus LBRB is wielded with 2 hands. It used to just be Y. So if you do this, there you go. And then... apparently this guy just stands here and lets you smack him. So I appreciate that. Just trying to interact with the... yeah, we can just go to town with punching if we really wanted to. I did it, by the way, good luck. Liar ahead. I gotta look at some of these bloodstains. I'm a little sad. The bloodstains don't always show you a death. Sometimes they just show you a guy running off into the distance. I want to see the bloodstains. Like, how did you die? It's not even loading anything. It's not even loading yet. I guess we could have just used a one of these on him. If we wanted to, like, put the glint sword down as a trap that had a delay on it, and then get the guy to turn around, and then it would have just hit him in the back behind his shield or something. Bones. First off, well done. By the way, be beware of projectile weapon. I have to vote this one up. That is so good. Good is start. No, good is the one on the left. Select. That is a good message. You go to read the message and then you get hit in the back while you're reading the long message. So you can still move. You put that down. You say, hey, how's it going, dude? You're dead. You're dead, buddy. Try revenge. One thing I'm curious about is, rolling, oh, rolling. The spell that we have. Inventory spells. Charging increases the delay. What the heck does it mean by charging? Because it seems like the delays is the same whether or not I hold the button down or whether I just tap it to cast it. Seems like there's no difference at all. I hope you died, because I just... oh, this is at the beginning. I thought this was extra stuff, just his body. Gathering quest pog, says Verdacula. As long as you don't have to gather too much stuff. You know, I hope that the item crafting is like you can craft an extra heal or something. You know, if I can craft an extra heal on occasion, sure, whatever. Did I go backwards? I think I did go back. I went into the wrong direction, didn't I? And most enemies respawned. All right, let's kill you. You only give 11 souls. Is this the wrong direction? Where am I? I can't believe I got lost already. This is the tutorial area. Game still wants me to parry. Okay, I remember jumping up these. Then we get into the grove. Okay, then we move on. Although I will say, okay, this is interesting. The materials also respawned. So let's give this a shot here. Put down one of those. Pull you over. What's going on, dude? You do got a pretty good shield there, admittedly. Luckily, you don't do anything. Let's do it again. So that was like a... I can't believe you didn't die from that. That was like a 4-second delay. Let's try it with one of these. What's going on? So a full charge versus a no charge delays it by like a second. That's really not that much. Armaments have special abilities called skills. LT to use your skills. What is our LT here? It's like a charge? No, that's That's a parry. So I can't actually use this skill with the sword unless I dual hand it, in which case it's a powerful lunge. Okay. I wonder what I'm supposed to do if I have a shield equipped, because it just does the parry. Maybe like a YRT? Nope. YRT puts my weapon away. Crouching. Get you in for a backstab. Didn't expect stealth. I also did not expect there to be stealth in a Souls-like, but you know what? That's fair. I'm loving the look of this grove here. Near a back-turned enemy, critical hit. Yeah, we've seen this. Time for rump. That's a perfect opportunity for a tri-finger butthole. Hold on, we gotta try it ourselves. Put it right here. Okay, messages. With the messages system, templates. Try. Body parts. Enemies, people? Is there any buttholes here? I mean, people can be buttholes. How do we do tri-finger butthole? Hold on. No, okay, no. Try. Finger, butthole. Hold on, praise the rump. There you go. That's my message. Praise the rump. I can't figure out how to make tri-finger butthole, so we'll just wait on that one. And then this is, I don't know where that is. It looks familiar though. I remember those caskets. Stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charging attacks and jump hacks are particularly easy to break an enemy stance with. Hold RT to charge. I don't know. RT while jumping, jump attack. Oh, you know what? I probably have to have the sorcery in the right hand in order to do a charge attack with it. RT while jumping to jump attack. So, there's your jump attack. Hold charges. And that's just a tap. And then I bet you, if we put this in our left hand, we can charge. Nope. Does the same damn thing. Okay, not what I expected. I really thought I could charge. It didn't even home. He's right there. This thing is an absolute liar. It totally does not home. But there's your jump attack, two-handed style. Okay. We sucked up his grace, his souls. I'll swallow your soul. Stakes of Marika. By the way, she's probably still alive somewhere because it said that she disappeared, not that she died. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there's a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. So it's a checkpoint. Right before a boss. Seems nice. Okay. So show me the UI. Actually, is there a way to make it so that doesn't disappear? I would really prefer, yeah, if the HUD was just on, please. And we don't have any FP flasks, so we're out of magic, so we just have to do this sword and board. Soldier of Godric. It's just a dude. Guard counters. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance immediately after blocking to guard counter with RT. Okay, so block. Ow. You're a little bit slower than I thought you would be. So literally you just hold up your shield and you attack immediately after they hit you. I don't know, that seems a little easy. Like you don't have to, it seems like you don't have to actually time the parry at all. Maybe you get a better attack out of the parry, but to just attack after the enemy hits you seems simple. The shot only homes if you're locked on. Oh, so you gotta lock on, then cast a spell, then it'll home in. Gotcha, thank you. That's a useful piece of advice. New, strength. How do we equip those? Oh my god, open a map. With the map menu, you can check the current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. You can select any site of grace to teleport. Some dungeons, this cannot be done. And this is the game world, I guess. We're in the graveyard. Okay, fair enough. Now I do notice that there is still an item up there that we couldn't get access to. I wonder if at some point in the game you come back here. Dark Souls games tend to do that. They tend to let you loop back around. Maybe we'll loop back around at some point. Oh, it's loading. It's loading the next area. Try behind and then try ahead. I look like a freaking alien. All right, let's do this. Who's first? It's another bonfire. I'm not gonna call them shrines of grace. They're bonfires. Pass time. It's currently early day, and we can pass time. I don't know what passing time actually does. Add charge to flask. Now we want to allocate. Let's allocate to 3-to-1. Spells could be kind of interesting. We got a fog wall. I guess we probably will be coming back here at some point. Why does it just say parry? The game just really wants me to parry. Oh, you know what? That means that's my weapon art right now. And if we do this, now it's an impaling thrust. That's what that word means. Okay. The Tarnished Furled Finger writes, gold summon signs. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned to a player to another world. Okay. So we have a finger severer as an item and the Tarnished Furled Finger if we wanted to do some co-op. What the heck is this demon statue? Hey, it's the stone sword key. We have to. It's the imp statue. Stone sword key was lost with use, but now we can go through here. Madness ahead. Be wary of poison. Oh Lord. Okay. I mean, I'm glad that it gives you the ability to use your stone sword key immediately, because now I would rather have the flask. Oh, fantastic. Poison. Everyone loves a good poison swamp. Time for brief respite. I guess if you go in a particular fashion, you can like climb onto the, what the hell is this? Goodbye. You can climb onto pots and stop yourself from getting poisoned. Enemy ahead. Please let this be an actual bloodstain. He's coming. Wow, that killed me from behind, huh? You really do not want to touch that. Okay, well, that's a little surprising. Well, this definitely seems like an interesting area. I would still probably have preferred to have that, yeah, death. I'd still probably prefer to have that, right, Y's descent, not A. That golden seed or whatever. So let's see, respite right here. Can I climb on this? Yes. So if you climb on this pot, you can avoid the poison. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know, maybe we'll get some sweet loot that makes it totally worth it to, basically, it feels like if I'm not mistaken, we've just lost a flask for the rest of the run by not having that golden key, that golden seed, or whatever the heck it is. I couldn't grab it. Retrieve lost rune. Oh, that's my dead body. Got it. I thought this was my dead body. This is just an item. Poison bone dart. Run. I'm not gonna read all the messages. I don't want to get spoiled completely. So this goes down. It looks like it hits the end and then goes forward again. Hits the wall. No, it just turns around immediately. Okay. Let me guess. Try jumping. Good luck. Be wary of Archer. I'm loving the, oh, you're on that side. Okay, my stamina lasts infinitely. Yours does not. I'm loving the explanation here. Behold rump. Sorry, I'm loving the exploration here. That's what I meant to say. These are like ghosts. They are, there's another one. They are definitely appearing out of nowhere. Please fall, thank you. Should heal. Touch bloodstain. I'm used to bloodstains showing you how someone died. These ones, they don't show you how they died, they just kind of have someone fighting for a second. I want to see people get crushed by that thing. Just like it happened to me. Hello. Hello. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, it turned. It follows you. Uh-oh. Damn it, I thought it would go to the right side. I thought it maybe just went down here once and then it went back up to the top again, but no, it just follows you. It will follow you. Very interesting. Okay. Architrave says, I like the fireman slide down the ladder. I've got to hold. Please. I've got to hold down and press B to slide down. I think that might be like a Dark Souls 2 thing. Can't remember. Okay, hide on the pot. Then run. You could probably do it in one go. But now that I understand what this thing is doing, we gotta be a little bit more careful about it. It will follow us. And I don't, are you kidding me? Okay, look, what the heck? I was behind the stone pillar. Did it hit my sword? I think my sword has blood in it. Sorry, runes. Sorry, souls. So whatever the heck is inside of my sword. What the heck? All right, well, let's do that again. There goes all of our souls, by the way. Yeah, hitbox porn when it goes wrong. I don't think we have to stop. I think we can just run this. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, my runes, guys. So I guess we'll just wait for this thing. This thing, by the way, which is highly annoying. Try to remember where the archers are. One to the left here, and then there's two on the next lower areas. Hello? I know you're there. What hit me? No reason to heal, really, because we know we're gonna die in one shot anyways. There's a lot of bloodstains down there. But again, I wish that the bloodstains gave me more death knowledge here. In fact, it doesn't even seem like they're working half the time. They don't do anything. So we have to move quick. We gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Because apparently this thing will just follow us. What the heck is it doing? There's a guy up there. You can see the halberd. Run. Goodness. What is this nonsense? I want to go home. You know what? That's a pretty good message here. I like the emote too. Oh good. Be wary of item. It's probably like rubbish. I mean, we're gonna grab the item. I don't know how you're... Because he stops right up there. How are you going to get down? Maybe you have to follow him down as opposed to do it when he's at the top. Man, we got to go through the whole thing again. I mean, that's classic Souls, though. This is a hard area, got to admit. But really, it's only hard because there's an invincible moving trap that will follow you to your death. Highly annoying. I was half assured that that thing was gonna kill me right there. Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Did that always pop up? Mud says you died too fast for the counter. You do realize that I'm playing Dark Souls, right? Sorry, Elden Ring. You know that I'm a hollow, right? An undead? Sorry, a Tarnished. Or was it a Vanquished? Whatever I am. Can I block? Oh, I can block with this. I missed my jump attack. Didn't quite go as well this time around. It's a little awkward to hit YLB to do your two-hand swap, but I'll probably get used to it. Apparently there's no one here this time. I don't know, maybe you could just outrun this thing? Like you could just go immediately and get to the bottom before it crushes you? Goodness. Okay, there's my souls. We gotta go pick those up. Yeah, so this thing stops right there. On a dime, I might add. So how the heck are we going to beat this? Like nothing locks onto it. Ah, you can just jump down. Wow, we took no falling damage from that. Honestly, that is absurdly surprising. Now it looks like, yeah, it looks like we can jump down again, but I kind of want to explore this little area here. There is a spider who's gonna throw things at me. You have a lot of health, my dude. You also do a lot of damage and bleed. I see you. So he killed me in like 2 hits there. Blood loss, yeah, thank you. Okay. I wonder if they kind of look like stone imps. It seems like they are very resistant to physical damage, maybe just to thrusting. I wonder if the magic would be good to use against these guys. Also, this is probably like not where we should be going. This could be like a late game area, and then this is like a skip using the stone key. but it's fun. This is the spirit of, we're gonna get poisoned here. It's the spirit of Souls, right? So can I purge poison? Nope. Golden rune, used to gain runes. So we have souls in our pocket if we want. It looks like this poison is probably gonna kill me, which is highly unfortunate because I would prefer to live. Actually, in to be honest with you, I kind of want to just go rest at the bonfire real quick. I want to save my souls and level up at some point. Literally impales you, blood loss. Yeah, maybe we'll come back here. Like, I need a better weapon that can actually deal with those stone enemies. They're not taking that much damage. So why don't we maybe just come back here real quick? Well, not real quick. We'll come back here in the future. In theory, we can warp between bonfires pretty quickly. That's my understanding, anyways. So yeah, I would not recommend necessarily that key as an item. It just unlocks pain. But at least we now understand what's going on with that. If only I had a lever. That guy is just, he's got red bones. Also, I have a question, and I don't know if anyone else notices this, but like, I'm noticing swimming textures. It's like there's a filter on everything in the game. That man flew. I'm wondering if there's a way to turn off that weird filter that's on top of everything. Let's see. Advanced settings. Yeah, look at my settings. Look at my garbage settings. I think it might be like a shader quality thing. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it made any difference. Read message. Liars ahead. Hidden path, oh hidden path. Okay, so every single wall here is gonna have there's a hidden path. Oh, there's an item. I think that was an item. We gotta go back down. It's very much like a Souls game to have hidden items in an elevator. Maybe there are no hidden items in the elevator? I thought I saw items on the way up, though. I must have been mistaken. It must have just been when when the elevator goes up beyond the rim of the colonnade right there. Try gesturing. First off, you don't have the right. Pardon me? Elden Ring, praise the Elden Ring. I don't have the right to what? I keep wanting to press A.